Okay, so I'm on Legacy Zoom and it'll give me a message every time someone tries to get on to let them in. It should do that for every.
Okay.
It's recording.
Okay. Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Still, it's beginning of the year, so it's still Happy New Year as far as I'm concerned. If I haven't seen any of you in a while, I would say Happy New Year. But tonight, it's going to be a real quick and simple recipe I'm making. And I'm going to do two things. I'm going to first start with the eggplant. And Tina and I were on the phone yesterday about I'm sorry, maybe it was a couple of days ago, about what I would be making tonight. And I told her I had eggplant. So she suggested this. So we're going to be using, I'm sorry, I'm going to turn this other light on. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to start by using the our Tupperware Micro Pro grill. And what I already have in here is 2 slices of bread. And actually, when she was talking to me, she said you can preheat using crackers. I don't think I've heard of that one before, but I said, okay, but I have 2 slices of bread. She said preheat it for 2 minutes. So I'm putting it in the grill position. Okay. And it was there's different kinds of eggplant, and I'm kind of learning how to like eggplant because I guess it's something I never really knew that much about, and so I never personally made it. So I'm trying to learn new ways right now. I know there's eggplant parmesan. I've ate that before that somebody made. It's very delicious, very delicious. But anyway, this one was the round eggplant. So I just sliced it in round circles here, like this. And I used where is it? I used our Chef Series knife. I sliced it like this. And then she said, just put a little olive oil on it. And 3 minutes is all it's going to need. So while I have that in there, then I can prepare my vegetarian chili. But if you have this knife, you really know how useful it is for everyday purposes. You know, you have the shield to slip on here so you don't reach in the drawer and get cut.
What?
Or especially anyone who doesn't live in your house, doesn't know where your knives are, they may just stick their hand in there. So you don't have to worry about that with the Chef Series knife. It's my favorite, and I use it the most, I would say. So I have some olive oil. In fact, I don't even think I've ever opened this. It's a new one. Yeah, I've never even opened it. So she said just to drizzle a little on there. So, okay, my microwave signal went off. So I'm going to grab my microwave. Things are a little bit far apart in my kitchen. So I'm going to put this on this plate here. And then I'm using one of our spatulas, You could use this one, this one, this one. I love this one. So I have them here I cannot emphasize enough of how you have to use a spatula in our micro pro grill. You never want to use anything metal, a fork, a spoon, a regular knife. You always want to use a spatula to remove whatever you have in the micro pro grill. So I'm just going to put this over here. I'm going to make a treat for my doggie with that, I think. I'm going to make her something. So now I'm just going to take the already sliced eggplant and I'm going to put it here in my grill. And it may not all fit, I'm not sure. This was the, I think it can, I think I can kind of put a little, so I've just kind of put it in here like this, okay? And then I'm going to take the olive oil, and she said just drizzle a little on it. I don't know if my thing can come down correctly. Maybe not.
Little bit. Can't see.
A little bit more? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Okay. Maybe I should move mine to the table, my computer. So all I did was just kind of, just slightly glaze it over here. And then I'm going to kind of take my spatula and I think I'll flip it over so that way it kind of be on both sides. Just a little bit of olive oil. Okay. So I kind of flipped them over so the little bit of oil would be on both sides. Like this, okay? You probably could add different vegetables along with the eggplant if you wanted to, but I'm doing strictly eggplant this evening. I'm going to put the cover on in the grill position, like I had it for the bread. It's already heated 2 minutes. I'm going to put it in for 3 minutes, okay? So while that's in there, so that was our Micro Pro Grill, which is one of our cooking systems. I'm going to see if maybe I might be better by putting this on the table right here. And then I'm going to be working on this table right here. Does that help? Or should I make this higher somehow?
No, push it down a little bit. There.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay. So the vegetarian chili is just something really, it's pretty much like you make your regular chili, but you're not putting any meat. It's a meatless one. So I'm actually making this in our stack cooker. And, I have a different color today, but the current color is a beautiful, which I have one and just haven't used it yet. I'm debating if I'm going to use it or sell it, as a enticement. So I'm using the 3-quart with the cover. I'll be using the cover. And what I'm going to be putting in here is, normally I use stewed tomatoes, and I thought this was a can of stewed tomatoes. It's not. It's a can of tomato sauce. And I discovered that a few minutes ago, so no time to run to the store. So I'm going to be using black beans. I'm using kidney beans, and I'm using a can of corn. And I'm going to be opening these using our Tupperware can opener. You have it on there if you can lift this up with no problem. Okay, so I have my can of corn. Oh, sorry, that wasn't a can of corn. I was opening black beans, but that's okay. I'm opening kidney beans. And then the corn. You can see I can lift it up. And if you have this can opener, you know exactly how it cut all the way, you know how valuable this is in never having to worry about getting cut with a knife, just like your Chef Series knife. Put it in the sleeve. You don't have to worry about getting cut, which is, you know, safety first in our kitchen. In the home, the most accidents are in the kitchen. Okay, so I'm just going to be draining those.
Don't you use the thing to open the can?
I'm sorry.
Don't you use the other thing instead of using your fingers?
Oh yeah,
There's a gizmo
it
to
has
open
that
the
little
can.
thing there. I just sometimes lift it up. It's kind of quicker for me.
Okay, but yeah, okay,
Yeah, if I were, yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. Thank you, Karen.
yeah.
So I'm actually going to drain that. Sorry, let me drain here. But what do you guys like in your chili?
Meat. Nah, I'm just kidding.
What was
I
that?
just I said meat, but I'm just kidding.
Take the black. I'm actually going to rinse the black beans. It's safe to rinse them.
What I like in my chili is onions and garlic. But you made this vegetarian chili for us recently, and it was really good.
And I've made it actually for several years. I've been making it when I try to do a little fasting. So even though I could use a spoon, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this for just stir this up. Mix that all up nicely. And normally, like I say, I would have stewed tomatoes, and I could not believe this was not a can of stewed tomatoes. It's tomato sauce, but I'm going to go with it. And when I use stewed tomatoes, I cut them in our chopper because we're not a fan of big chunks of tomato in our anything, in our soup or our stew or whatever. And this can happens to be one of these horrible things, which is also a danger. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to be adding is garlic. Everybody loves garlic, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to cut this one more little piece. I thought I had it all done, but I missed one. And garlic is so, I mean, you know, it's kind of like a staple for most things that you make like this, soups and stews. You know, it's always nice to put garlic in there. Okay. So I'm just using the small chopper. It seems like I'm missing a piece or something from my bigger one. And I don't have the new one yet. So anyway, I'm just going to give it a few pulls. You can do this according to how fine you would like it. I think I want to go a little bit more. And, you know, not everybody wants to bite into the piece of garlic. So you might want to make it really small. For me, I really don't care. You know, if I bite into a little, I mean, not a whole piece, but a little piece, it's okay. Okay, and then now I'm going to put in my onion. Let's see if this, I put it up here. And I have one onion, I've sliced it in, maybe quartered it. So you're just gonna pull it and look at it, and you're gonna say, oh, I like that way that it's chopped. So I'm gonna just empty this in here, get my spatula and get it all out. I have one more piece, one more time. And how many of you like onion in your chili? Or anything? Okay, so we have it like this. I'm gonna just go ahead and dump it in here. Okay, now have some in the cover, so I'm gonna be sure not leave any of that behind. Go ahead and get that. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this and put it over here so it's not in the danger zone. And then I'm just putting a package of seasoning, which I will grab my shears, my Tupperware shears. I'm gonna cut the top. I'm gonna put that in, and it's just one package, okay? Did you hear me?
Yes, for that amount of chili, by the way, you guys, you just need one package. No, my mom made it for us on New Year's Day and she put 2 packages and it was too much. So I was like, wait. Anyways, we came to the conclusion that for that amount of chili, you only need 1 package of seasoning.
Yeah.
So when I brought my share home, I added a can of stewed tomatoes, and then I also added pineapple chicken sausage, chopped up
Oh, because
pineapple
you guys
chicken
put in
sausage.
meat in it. You
And
guys
then I
added
cooked
meat.
it. I cooked it again, and oh my gosh, it was so good, you guys. But anyways, 1 package of seasoning is fine.
And then I have some of these yellow and red peppers that I bought in the bag. They're variety. I thought they had orange in there, but it looks like they're all yellow and red. So I'm going to put that in here. I'm going to give it a few pulls. Okay. I kind of like the chunks on this too, but I would say I would call this chili have it your way recipe. So you can go ahead and add whatever you like in it. You know, I mean, of course, if it's not a vegetarian, you're going to add your favorite, whether you use ground beef, ground turkey, sausage like Tracy did. So now I'm just going to mix it up. And it actually looks like chili con carne. I think that's what they call it, with the corn in there. But I'm just wondering if that 1 can is enough. Okay, I think it is. Okay, so first I'm going to go and remove the I'm removing the micro grill. We'll open that in a few minutes. Over here, I'm going to take the cover. You know, this cover, because I have several different colors over the years, and I don't know if I even have matching amounts. I may have an extra cover from somewhere, but I use this often as my plate to warm up my leftovers because it's just me. So I'll put my food here and warm it as a plate in there. So I'm going to put it in the cover on for 15 minutes. So actually, really, all you're doing is I want to say all you're doing is really kind of heating it up and, getting the juices of the garlic and the onion and the peppers mixed in with it and the seasoning packet. So that's pretty much all that takes. So, you could have a day when you come home from work or come home from busyness out in the day. What am I going to make for dinner? And maybe you don't want to take the time to thaw meat in the microwave, which you can, but maybe just make a vegetarian chili. And if your kids do like hot dogs with chili, which is a Hawaii thing, I don't know if everybody does, but we love hot dogs with chili. If you have a package of hot dogs, grab that out of the refrigerator and make that. You can make them in the microwave. I make them in the Vengeance and serve if I were making hot dogs. And then just have the chili dog for dinner. And most times we have a can of corn, a can of various cans of beans. So, it's really easy to whip that up without having to go back out and purchase dinner and spend a lot more money. So this would probably be about a $5 meal. And I forgot to mention, most of the things that I buy in a can, I try to buy the less salt, no salt kind of thing, because, salt is in abundance. Even in low salt, there's salt. So that's enough. But, I try to buy those things. And then it still, it could be a healthy dinner, even if you're adding the hot dog, because that has salt. But, you can add whatever you want to your chili. But I'm just really loving the vegetarian chili. So I'm going to take the cover off of the micro grill. Okay, I'm going to lift it away from me, put it over here, and then I'm just going to kind of move these around. So this is the eggplant grilled with a little bit of the olive oil. So just move this over. I kind of think maybe 3 minutes was too much. Maybe 2 minutes would have been enough. It looks a little soft, if you can see that. But it is grilled, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure what I might want to put on it, like a sauce or something, but I might put something on it too. But that's what we were talking about, is a healthy meal, having the fresh eggplant, having the vegetarian chili. And if you want to add something to your chili, or you could make cornbread. I love cornbread and chili. That's what we grew up in Texas. We have chili, we have cornbread. So I like that too. But the other thing I wanted to talk about is, and I don't know if you can see, but I have my Tupperware in here. What is the right name? The room aroma thing. Is it infuser? Is that the right name? I would say. Yeah. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about real quick is, I know Fran did a class or a demo on having your date book, maybe back in November or so of last year. So I waited very late to even go look for a planner. Like, it was literally last week. And, I don't go out much shopping, so I don't want to go to every store and figure out who has a planner. But I went to Long's, no more. I went to Walmart. Nothing they had, but it wasn't what appealed to me. So I had to go to Ross's I was looking for something else at Ross's, and I thought about the planner, and I went over. This was in Kapolei, and a girl that I don't even know was looking for one, and she picked up this one, and she goes, "Auntie, this one is so nice. I think you would like it." It has a cross on it, and it says 2022 planner, and it has some beautiful flowers on it, and I love it. I prefer not to have the spiral kind. I like it bound, but when the picking is slim, you just take what you like is the cover. So this one is really, really nice too, because it has these dividers by month. And in each one of them, it actually has a Bible verse and the where you find that verse. So I really do like it. And I also, well, we have a few minutes. I don't know how many of you were able to post your vision board. I think you can still post it. I think her drawing is over. I don't know if she turned off the comments, but I think you could still post it, you know, just for everybody to kind of see.
The
Mine was,
drawing has been extended till today.
oh, is it
So
midnight tonight?
I think they could still do it. Let me check.
Okay. So Pam, you can still do it. So mine, you know, when she talked to us leadership at a leadership Zoom, she asked us to pick a word and she picked a word. I don't know if you guys saw her thing. It's grit, Grit, but she said for us to pick a word and she had like a poster showing. And so I just kind of glanced at it, but the first word that came to my attention was intention. And I said, that is a perfect word for me because I need to do things with more intent, have an intention of outcome. Sometimes we do things kind of mechanically, you know, robot style, and we don't always have the right intention for something. So that's what I'm doing, a little more thinking of that intent of why I do something, how I do it. So I just real quick, we'll go over a little bit of wine while we're waiting. So I had fun, chill out. It's like no sense of getting all riled up over stuff, right? There's so many things that is out of our control right now, right? So we just have to go with the flow. And then I had imagine, kindness, just, you know, somebody else was talking about this, just share more kindness in our community and in our world and our life now. It's so many people are unkind sometimes. And then I had pick, and that was just when I saw that word pick, I just put it because it was like pick something that you like every day and either do it, use it, whatever it might, eat it, whatever it is, you know, pick something that you really like and enjoy. And then I had get more ideas on Texas. I missed my trip 2 years. I don't know if 2022 will have that happen, but we'll see. And then on the back was kind of my Tupperware. This was more me, but I had welcome friendship, welcome making contact, let it go. And I said this on our team meeting the other day. We have things, if we've been in Tupperware a while, it could be an award, it could be something that was an exclusive purchase. And we have it sitting around for a year, 2 years, and we've never used it, never did anything with it except keep it in a bag in the closet. And so I said, we should let it go this year and use that as an enticement with intention. It could be to entice a new recruit, the intention to get a new recruit. Well, I have this thing, or even an existing sales force. It might entice them to meet a challenge that you give out. So we could let that go. If that is something that can entice somebody, that's okay. And then I had dream, warm and welcoming, and reading room. And I said, it doesn't have to be a room, could be corner, could be on your porch, on your lanai, but everybody kind of needs a little corner or somewhere that's just your space to read. And then I had pleasure, you know, just do things that bring you pleasure, whether it's getting your hair done, nails done, or gifting someone that special thing, even if it's not their birthday or any occasion. But that was that. So I hope the ones that got theirs in there, we have a winner. And Tracy mailed to us, if you're on Tracy's team, and you know, our modulars, 50% off. So this is really what we need to be sharing for the month of January until the 26th. The small spice shakers will not be returning, I understand. So now is a good time. $10. What are you kidding me? And $14 for the big one. So even the cereal, 2 for 20, 2 for 25. So this is, once of a year experience right here. Some years they pop up and give it to us twice. But in past years, this happened one time, usually one time in a year to get your modulars. So it's a good time to get your own pantry filled if you don't have everything you want. And it's a good time to get other moms, dads organized and ready to do their cabinet. And it could be more than just the kitchen cabinet. It could be the bathroom cabinet, a craft room, could be even an area in your garage if you have certain things you want labeled and see through, where you can see through it. And then, of course, the cute things on the back and the hostess gift. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, the impression 17 piece is 50% off. It's $99 for all of that. Wow. And the Valentine things are cute. So what about this? Do you guys feel excited about? Or the bonus? Yeah. With just $3.50 and 2 bookings, they can buy that for only $9, and it's $24 regular price. So is there something you guys want to share about your planner or your vision board or your modular mates?
I'll just say I did my vision board and I posted it in Legacy Party Sales on that post. And I did it for the first time virtually. Usually I do the magazine thing, but Fran had shared
I
a video that you could do it on Canva. So I tried it and it was actually fun. I like doing it virtually and I printed it out. Hold on, let me see. So after I made it, here.
yeah, I don't think I saw yours on Legacy. Oh no, I did because I was
After I
thinking.
made it, I printed it out and I put it in a sheet protector so that way I can look at it every morning and every night. And yeah, it was pretty fun doing it that way.
Mhm.
So I think vision boards are really important and I hope you guys make one.
And I chose this size because I'm putting it in my planner. So, every time I open my planner, I've yet to decide how I'm going to attach it, but I just found this little thing through my stuff and I go, oh, this is what I'm going to use for my vision board because it's a strong piece. It's almost like cardboard feeling, but I'm going to somehow attach it in here. And, some people want it on the wall or on the refrigerator or wherever, somewhere you look every day. But I know for me, I think if I have it on the wall or something like that, I'm going to walk by it every day, but I may not stop and examine it and see what am I working on today. But, a day doesn't go by that I'm not opening my planner for one thing or another because my Tupperware is in there. My other appointments I have is in there. So this I will open every day. So that is what I did. And then this has this cute little thing to close it. And it's called the Creative Expert. And it was $9.99 only at Ross's. I really like it because it has these things. And then the first page before you get to the open one, it has May 2020 things to do. Believe in yourself, but you write down things you want to do. So each month we'll have that sheet. I like that too. So I believe we should be, yes, this is done. for this long of a time in the microwave, I will be using my pot holders. When you do like 15, 20 minutes, I would advise you, even if it's a stack cooker, you know, if you're doing 5, 10 minutes, I don't use a pot holder, but this was 15 minutes. So I feel that I should, you know, use the pot holder. So normally whatever I make in the microwave, I think we learned this early on, you wait 20% of the time you had it in the microwave before you open it. So this would be like 3 minutes I would wait before I open it. But because we're on Zoom, I'm going to go ahead and open it. Because actually it's still cooking, you know, that 3 minutes for this. So I'm going to open it away from you and you can see all of the steam here. And then I'm going to get my spatula. And then I'm going to stir it. I think that 1 can of tomato sauce wasn't enough. And see? So this one, oh my gosh, that would be really good with some cornbread. It would be really good with crackers. I mean, you know, mainland style, we eat chili with crackers also. We didn't eat it with rice. I love chili with rice, but we're cutting on the rice too. So chili with crackers, chili with a hot dog, chili with a bun and a hot dog, or chili with cornbread, chili with even like these Hawaiian rolls. And actually, I have a friend visiting. She's actually occupied at the moment, but she's Tracy's friend too. I guess Tracy was sharing with her about the vision board we were doing, and she started hers. She just wanted a folder, and I had a folder. So she started making hers. She hasn't finished, but she started a little bit last night and she worked on it a little today. But she's very neat compared to mine. She cut them nicely too, but she doesn't hear me. But she put, live your best life. My best life is a love of home, free from compromise, face anything, come home for love, bright future. Let her be everything she wants to be. And she said she really made this for her own heart, you know, family, peace offering. Let her discover true friendship, time for spirit, time for harmony, better health. Face anything. So she said, she's done vision boards before, but she said, her daughter said, don't make it personal possessions. Like this. So she said, I have no personal, like, I'm not asking for a new car. I'm not asking for a diamond, none of those things. It's really more of the heart. And I think we kind of have that tendency now because things have changed so much. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining our cooking class. And I have this little sign to say thank you. Does anybody want to have a question, or anyone would like to make a comment on anything, or add what you would like to do with your vegetarian dish? No?
No, I like to copy. It looked good.
You like
It,
what?
look, it looks delicious.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is, and you know, because it's just me, well,
Mhm.
my guest is here, but I don't even know if she likes chili. I don't know. But
Mhm.
it's something that I can put together and freeze, because I definitely not
Yeah.
going to eat it 3 or 4 days in a row. I can eat something 3 or 4 days in a row, but
Me
not
too.
chili. I mean, it's just because it has beans
Yeah.
But also I normally buy this one and I get it right here locally at Tamura's. It's called chili beans.
Oh,
And I know mainland people add that. It's sort of like the kidney
Oh.
bean, but it's smaller
mhm.
and kind of a pinkish color, but they're
Mhm.
called chili beans. I usually use that, and I haven't been to Chamorros in a while, so I didn't think of getting it,
Yeah.
but I just want to say, the party is here.
Ah, that's nice.
This is something I earned, see, talking about, but
Mhm.
we're not letting this go.
No, no.
The only way I'm letting it go is if I come to your house and have a party. But anyway, the party is
Yeah.
here. Tupperware. I just have it on a hanger thing. It actually, I have it. It's actually the metal thing with, and it goes like this and this. It's actually the yard sign.
Oh,
If you guys know, like the garden thing, you can buy those little things like this that have flowers or what have you on it
mhm,
for the garden, but it's that garden holder and you put
mhm.
it on there. And then, so because I'm not leaving it outside, I just put it on this hanger. But I've had Tupperware party at my house before, and I put it right by my porch, my steps to come up
Well, that's a good
with
idea.
that garden holder thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but that's the party is
Good.
here, and you can have your party in your home and invite your friends through Zoom, Facebook party, or however your friends will jump on Zoom.
mhm.
So I think that's
Thank you.
it for me, but Tracy, you have anything you wanted to add or say?
No, I just wanted to thank everybody for jumping on and thank you for cooking for us. That was awesome.
You're welcome. Now I have my chili for the next week and a half. I can eat it every 3 or 4 days.
I'm sure Jocelyn does eat chili and she loves
Yeah.
chili still.
Yeah. But I'll leave some out for us and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
How big was the can? The cans of bean, the ones that are the ingredients? Was it
Uh,
I'm sorry,
no,
Regular
I
size
have-
cans.
regular? Oh, okay.
Yeah, all regular
these are
size
all,
cans.
Okay. Thank you, Tracy.
These are
Did
all
you-
the standard size, which is 15.5, so it's like
Okay.
16 ounce. But
Okay.
I just use, they were all the same size.
Oh, okay.
The beans, just the regular. In fact,
Thank you.
Long's right now has the black bean and garbanzo bean and kidney bean for 99 cents.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Did you say you thought it needed another can of tomatoes or one was good?
Well, because I'm using tomato sauce and not the tomatoes itself, I wasn't sure, but I think it's fine with just one.
It looks
okay.
good. It looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would say that would depend on how soupy you like your chili.
Mm.
Okay.
If you're eating it on a bun or crackers, I prefer it not to be soupy runny, just
Mm.
kind of slushy,
Yes.
I guess you might say.
Yeah.
But if you're eating it a different way, then you may want it to be more soupy. And if you
Mhm.
do, then you could just add some more. But normally I use the stewed tomatoes.
Oh,
And
okay.
I chop the tomatoes in my chopper first because we don't like the chunks of tomato.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
All
Thank you
righty.
guys.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Tracy. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Guys, have a good evening.
Good night.
You too
Okay.
now.
Bye
Thank
now.
you. Bye-bye.